Hi everybody, AstroTarotJohn here, and this is your one card daily draw for Friday, March 20th, 2026. Happy International Astrology Day to everyone. International Astrology Day is the day that the sun moves to 0 Aries, beginning a new astrological year. So welcome to the new year, ladies and gentlemen. I hope it is amazing. For all you Aries folks, welcome. Glad to see you back again. In any case, let's talk about today's card, which is the Three of Swords from the Fairy Tale Tarot. The Fairy Tale Tarot is a nice way for you to get involved with tarot using something that you already know, which is fairy tales. Little Red Riding Hood is one of the fairy tales that they use, but each suit uses a different fairy tale as it goes through the sequence of cards. So you may find that this one helps you learn tarot a little bit more quickly. I always encourage people to learn tarot with pop culture in any way that they feel works for them. So this is one way that you could do it. The Three of Swords, unfortunately, is not a great card for us to pull today on this of International Astrology Day. However, let's talk about it. So the Three of Swords often represents betrayal. It can represent a love triangle or infidelity. It can represent you screwing yourself in some way. But it can often represent heartbreak, especially from the people who are closest to us. The Three of Swords pain does not come from direct action that we witness, but it comes from things that we hear secondhand often or find out about that other people don't want us to know about. So what does the Three of Swords have to tell us today? Well, the first thing is that we need to be very careful of gossip. Gossiping is dangerous, so be careful as you engage in it. Be aware of who you're telling different information and think about what would happen if that information were to come out. I know there are people that we absolutely trust, but people do slip up even if they don't mean to. And so you really have to ask yourself, what would happen if that information got out and who would be impacted by it? The second piece of the puzzle is that because the Three of Swords often represents people getting in their own way, I'm telling you, please get out of your own way. A lot of people, a lot of us get so caught up in our own thoughts, we don't even get to action because we've already decided something won't work or we're very pessimistic about it. So watch your mindset today and get out of your own way. Finally, I'll reinforce what I said earlier about gossip, which is the walls have ears. Make sure that if you are talking about things that you don't want people to hear, that you do so in a way that other people are not going to find out about. There are certainly enough apps these days that will allow messages to be deleted, which is always nice. Some of them will even tell you when someone takes a screenshot of the information. So if you're going to do that stuff with your phone, please make sure you're using an app like that. If you're doing it in person, please be aware of who's around. Also, please make sure that if you're in a workspace or a shared environment, that someone isn't looking over your shoulder at your chat window or your email or something else. And if you get up from your chair, please make sure you lock your computer screen in a shared environment. In any case, thanks as always for watching this video. My name is AstroTarotJohn, and I look forward to seeing you across my table soon, whether virtually or in person.